How long have you been up?
Don't know. What time is it?
Just after 7. Another one of these. This one's stone cold.
I want you to tell me what to do, Martin. I've been sat here most of the night, trying to get used to the idea. Sarah Lou pregnant. I can't. I just can't believe it.
Gail. It's a fact of life. Teenage pregnancies happen.
Teenage pregnancies, yes. Sarah Lou's 13. It's barely more than a child.
I know. What I mean to say is, well, other families have to cope with the same problem, and they do. They cope. So will we.
I don't want to cope. I want it to go away.
So do I. Believe me, so do I.
Tyrone.
Ah, Ken.
Hi.
Can't stop long, I'm going to work. Only, this came this morning.
It's the date for your driving theory test.
I know I can read.
Yeah, I know.
Only I don't think I can read well enough to pass this test yet.
Well, a few months ago, you wouldn't be able to tell that letter from a billet doux.
A billy who?
Ah, it's a love letter. It's French.
Oh, I know all about them French letters.
Yeah, right. There's no doubt your reading's coming on, Tyrone, but what I think we need to do now is study a bit of specialised text.
Like what?
Well, if you want to pass your driving test, the highway code would be a good start.
Right.
Right, well, I've just picked some things up from the office and you can take me to the station. This trip would fall on the day you're taking that Battersby bird to Bruges, wouldn't it? I hate trains.
Yeah, well, it's too late now, isn't it? I'm going.
I just hope a couple of days alone in a foreign country will bring you to your senses. Tell you what, you could do us all a favour. Leave her there. Won't be a minute.
So what happened to Lady Claire, then?
Sometimes you just know when a relationship's done for.
I reckon you just thought it was time to try a bit of rough. Rough as a bag of scratchings is Leanne Battersby.
Don't you think you should be paying a bit more attention to your own love life instead of mine?
Feeling any better?
Not so you'd notice, but you're right. It's not going to go away, is it? We've got to learn to face it. All of us.
Well, breakfast's a good start.
Thanks. Sorry I bit your head off earlier.
Yeah, well, it's been difficult for all of us.
I know, but you're right. Other folk manage when something like this happens, and we will too. I don't know how I'll do it without you, though, Martin.
Yeah, well, I'll try my best.
I know you will.
Are you going to go on your own today? Because I'm going to have to go into the hospital. We're short-staffed as it is.
No, fine, I understand.
You sure?
Yeah. I'll ring the cafe and I'll tell Roy that I'm not fit for work yet. Not really a lie, is it? And I'll try and have a talk to Sarah Lou.
Sounds like she's up.
What are you doing, though? Does it look like I'm going to school?
Do you think that's wise?
Well, I'm not exactly ill, am I?
You're pregnant?
Yeah, and I'm going to school.
Sarah Lou, there are things you and me have to talk about.
I don't want to talk!
Oh, come on, Sarah. You've had a big shock. But we all have, right? None of us wants to face facts, but I'm afraid we're going to have to. All of us.
I'm going to school!
You are not stepping foot outside this door. And the last place you're going to right now is school.
You what? I want to go! My friends are there!
Exactly. Your friends. And this lad, whoever he is, who got you into trouble. What are you going to do?
Tell him the happy news!
Oh, it is murder out there. I feel like I've been shot out of a cannon and missed the net.
Well, aren't you buying a new outfit for this swanky do? Huh? Letting yourself go, aren't you, Alma? You with all that cash in the bank?
Well, I've only worn it once before. And it looks stunning then. I mean, even though I say it myself, so it'll probably look stunning again tonight.
What swanky do is this, then?
Oh, it's a charity auction I'm going to with a friend of Audrey's off the council.
Oh, I'm going to that. Dougie Ferguson's guest speaker. Wants me to hang off his arm. Look gorgeous.
Well, then why don't we all meet up at the Rovers and go together?
Oh, yeah, great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what you're both getting so excited about. I mean, I have been to 1,000,001 of these charity auctions, and they are all the same. They're all just car boot sales with dicky bows on.
Yes. Well, whatever they're like, I need my hair fixed in, so can you fit me in?
Today, Alma? I don't know. I'll have a look. No, I'm sorry, I can't.
What? No, I mean, I needed a bit of a trim and a blow dry.
Even a bit of a trim and a blow dry, Alma. Look, no, I am busy.
Audrey? I mean, you must be able to fit me in. I'm your friend.
Why don't you call back later? I mean, maybe there'll be a cancellation, but I doubt it.
Right. Oh, thank you.
Right, girls, I've got an appointment in town this afternoon, so with Mr. Baldwin being out, I hope I can trust you not to take advantage over lunchtime.
You can rely on us, Deirdre.
I'm sure.
We're as reliable as mice when the cat's away, aren't we, girls?
Well, I'm going to go and wish our Leanne luck.
How do you mean?
Well, she's off to Belgium with Mark this aft. Hey, you never know. She plays the cards right, me and you could be in-laws.
It's lunch hour, I'm afraid.
I'm here to see Mr. Baldwin.
Oh, Mike's out today. He's in Leeds. Can I fix you an appointment?
I've already got an appointment. What do you mean he's in Leeds?
Hang on a second, I'll check the diary. And you're sure it's today?
It's the 25th, isn't it? 12 o'clock? My name is Hollands. Hollands Lingerie? I thought your boss wanted to continue doing business with us. Maybe I was wrong.
No, Mike's keen to do business with you, Mr. Hollands. It's my fault, I'm afraid. He had to rush off this morning all of a sudden, and he's left a note in the diary for me to look after you. Things have been loco in here today. I hadn't seen the note.
And who are you, then?
I'm Linda Sykes, pleased to meet you. I'm Mike's partner.
Ta. So, what are you up to tonight?
Jim's coming round.
Is he now?
Yeah.
Is he stopping long?
I hope so.
Hey, won't be a minute.
All right.
Leanne. What? I got you going away present.
What?
Something for luck. Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, hey, don't get it out in here and let everybody see.
Have you lifted this from over at road?
Well, no one's gonna know.
Well, Mark might. He works there, remember?
Oh, give over. He's more interested in present than wrapping.
Hiya.
We ready then?
Ready, raring?
Let's go.
Right, well, have a good time. Hey, don't do out, I wouldn't do. Mind you, that doesn't rule out much.
See ya. Bye
See
now.
ya.
Bye.
Be good. I will.
I think I should tell you there are plenty of other manufacturers falling over themselves to supply Hollands.
I'd be surprised if there weren't. An important retail outlet is Hollands. Everyone's heard of them.
That's right. But other suppliers have the decency to be there when they arrange meetings. I know Underworld has been supplying me for some time, but has that made you complacent?
Not at all. In fact, it's made us familiar with the high quality of fabric and workmanship that Hollands demands from its products. I think you can see that from the new samples.
There's quality and there's price, Miss Sykes.
Not to the woman that's wearing them, Mr. Hollands. I should know. What a woman really wants is something that looks good, but more importantly, something that feels good. That's what she's prepared to pay for. That's why she shops at Hollands. And please, call me Linda. Would you like a drink?
Thanks. Yes, I would.
Hi.
Hiya.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
I've made some sandwiches. Do you want a drink? Sorry about this morning.
Oh, it's all right.
It's just I'm worried about you, Sarah Lou. About what's going to happen. There's things we need to talk about, you and me. Decisions we have to make.
Mum, please, can we talk about this later?
No, I'm afraid we can't.
We're running out of time. And the first decision we have to make is what we're going to do about the father. We need to know who he is. Well?
Well, what? I've told you, he's just some lad.
Just some lad. Sarah Lou, this lad got you pregnant. Now, what's wrong with you? Don't you realise what's happened? What's going to happen?
Of course I do! Will you stop treating me like I'm stupid? I'm not stupid! This is my life, not yours, and I don't want you interfering in it!
I'm glad to see you. I've been able to think straight.
How do you think I feel?
How's things?
Want the truth? Diabolical. I feel like my whole world's been turned upside down and torn inside out in one go. I've got Sarah Louise, who's having a baby, yet she won't admit it to herself. Gail, who's tearing her hair out worrying, reckons the only thing that's keeping it together is me. And here's me and you.
Me and you. Isn't that just making things harder for you?
Right now, you're the only thing that's keeping me sane, Rebecca. I love you. But don't tell Gail soon. I'm gonna go mad. How the hell can I?
Are you supposed to be working, or is the bonnet up to keep the sun off your head?
Oh, no, Jack. I was just looking for a manual, and I come across this highway code. I reckon I need all the practice I can get.
Right, yeah, when I was reading that news you got to air conditioning in a car was when you emptied the ashtray.
Oh, no, it's all changed now, Jack. I mean, the written test's not even a written test, it's all like touchscreen.
What? With your finger like?
Oh, aye. It's dead clever. The trouble is whether I'm clever enough. I mean, you know me, Jack, I can do me driving, because I'm an hands-on sort of bloke, you know what I mean? Just hope there's no trick questions out.
I think, son, there's going to be no trick questions. Look, you're a bright lad, we know that from the way you got round your letters and things. Just have a bit of faith in yourself, and you will walk this test.
Don't want to be walking this test, do I? I want to be driving this test.
Well, it's been a pleasure and an education meeting you, Miss Sykes.
I told you it's Linda. And anyway, it makes sense to me. If you're going to be in the lingerie business, you need a woman's point of view.
I have to take my hat off to Baldwin. He's no fool having someone like you as a partner.
So we'll be hearing from you again then.
Oh, I think we can be fairly sure of that, Linda. Goodbye.
That's Barry Hollands. What's he doing here?
Business, Mike. He's been doing business.
Who with?
But I can't leave Gail on her own with Sarah Louise, even if I wanted to.
You're a better man than that, Martin.
But it's you I want to be with. I love you.
And I love you too, but just gonna have to carry on as we are just for a little bit longer.
Yeah, and how long do you reckon that's going to be? 12 babies born, 6 months, first birthday.
I don't know. Until the time's right.
Yeah, but what if it's not right for years? Sarah Lou is 13 now. How old's she going to be before she can look after her own child? Let's face it, Rebecca. Things have completely changed now. And I can't see they're ever going to be the same again.
What you reading? Nothing much, it's all rubbish.
Well, maybe you're growing out of it. Gonna have to do a lot of growing up very quickly now, aren't you? All right. Not gonna go and have a go at you. Just need to talk to you. Woman to woman.
It's gonna hurt, isn't it? I mean, having a baby, it's gonna hurt me a lot.
More than you can imagine, love. In more ways than you can think of.
I've seen things on the telly. I mean, we've done things like that in school, but it looks awful.
But it's wonderful as well. And when the time comes, we'll be there with you.
I'm not like you know.
Oh, I know you're not, love.
It just happened. I mean, one minute we were just messing around, having a laugh, and
one thing led to another.
Yeah.
Did he ask you? Did you want to have sex with him?
I wanted to know what it'd feel like. I mean, neither of us really had any idea what we were supposed to be doing. It was just a load of fiddling and fumbling. Didn't feel special, and I certainly didn't feel special. Didn't even think he'd done it right. Well, he must have, mustn't he, Mum?
Oh, Sarah Lou. Didn't you realise you had your whole life ahead of you to find out what having sex with a boy felt like?
I still have got the rest of my life.
But with a baby, Sarah Lou, with a baby, it changes everything. You'll have to think of your baby first, whatever you do. You'll have to put your baby first.
You will be there, won't you, Mum?
Yes, I will. Another life depends on you now, Sarah Lou. It's a big responsibility for anybody, let alone a girl of 13.
So then, am I in luck?
Oh, Alma, no, I'm sorry. Do you know, nobody's cancelled.
Oh, what am I going to do? Oh, come on, you must be able to squeeze me in.
Alma, look, I would. If I could, you should have booked.
Oh.
Yeah, well, Mrs. Southall's late for a perm, Audrey.
I know, but time has a different meaning on Mrs. Southall's planet. I mean, they do say the older you get, then time just rushes by, don't they? And I mean, Mrs. Southall probably thinks she's just 5 minutes late.
Well, then if she turns up, it'll only seem like another 5 minutes while I do Alma's hair, won't it?
What about Mrs. Donaldson?
She's just done, aren't you, love? I can sort you out, no problem, Alma.
Oh, thank you, Debs. You're an angel.
Yes, you're an angel, Debs.
Mrs. Loveday,
Yeah?
looks like you've been spending some money.
You should try shopping without spending money. Then you'd soon be in trouble.
So we're spending money that you don't have, Mrs. Loveday.
Who are you?
My name's Mason. Hear about the money you owe.
Oh, can I have another scotch, please?
Listen, I'll get this. It's the least I can do for you sorting out Mr. Hollands. Do you know, I was convinced he was coming tomorrow.
I dare say. But you know what they reckon? The customer's always right.
Yeah, well, Mike should be very grateful.
You're telling me?
Hey? Aren't I seen you standing in window at that tailor's on Beasley Street?
Yeah, less of the lip. Is Natalie ready?
I am, and what do you think?
I think I've died and gone to heaven.
Well, I hope not. Been accused of cradle snatching before, but I draw the line at grave,
Grave
robbing.
robbing, yeah.
Look after everything, will you, Gina?
Oh, well, don't worry, have a
See you
good time.
later.
Cheers.
Deirdre reckons you should be grateful to me for what I did with Barry Hollands today.
Oh, I am. Old Tulip's a miserable old so-and-so at the best of times. Mind you, I'm not sure about you saying you were my partner, though.
Well, I am.
Not like that, you know.
I can turn my hand to more than just a sewing machine, you know.
Oh, I know that, darling.
And I know the business. Bottom up, you might say.
I know. And I think I'm very lucky having you working for me.
Good.
Very well, Mrs. Loveday. This will do as an interim payment. But you must realise that you're still in arrears.
Yeah.
And you must catch up with your payments, or there's a very real danger of court action and repossession.
Yes, I understand, Mr. Mason. I'll see to that.
Good evening, Mrs. Loveday.
Right.
Hello, Jim.
So, was he what I think he is?
Nothing to get excited about.
Excited? I think you'll find excited is the last thing I am. I gave you money going to sort your problems out, didn't I?
Yeah.
Inside, come on. We should talk. Go on, in you go.
I don't want to hurry everybody, but the guest speaker's in danger of being late if we don't knock these back sharpish.
I don't mind making an entrance, especially with such an attractive woman on my arm tonight.
Oh, thank you. But you would have had something looking like an old English sheepdog on your arm if it hadn't been for Dad. Thank you.
No problem.
There wouldn't have been a problem, Alma, if you'd booked an appointment like everybody else. You know, you shouldn't rely on friends for special privileges. Anyway, I'd better be going to my library and arts dinner. Have a lovely time at the charity auction, won't you?
Thank you, Audrey.
Hi.
Very nice. Well, have a good party.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello.
I'll tell you what, I made quite a discovery today.
Oh, what? Gold under the floorboards, was it?
Well, yes, it could be. Remember Audrey told me to have a talk with the council archivist about this Cartwright Street business?
What about why they changed it to Victoria Street?
Yes. Well, apparently the Cartwrights had a whole string of shops in the Weatherfield area about 100 years ago. They were real pillars of the community, you know, hence the street was named after them.
So why isn't it anymore?
Well, the council used the excuse of Queen Victoria's death to cover up something of an embarrassment.
Go on.
In 1897, Bernard Cartwright discovered that his wife was having an affair and he murdered her and her lover. His wife's body was never found and he took the secret of what he did with her to the gallows.
Oh. Well, it sounds more like a body under the floorboards than gold.
Yeah, but you see, dear, this is just what I need for my book. Everybody loves a murder mystery. And who's heard of the Weatherfield murders? No one. I mean, this should sell faster than the Confessions of Geoffrey Archer.
It's none of your business.
I know it's not my business, but if you've got a problem, I'd like to think I could help you.
Oh, no, I haven't got a problem. There's loads of papers advertising places you can get loans.
Well, that's all very well, providing, of course, you've paid your phone bill so you can phone them up. You told me you only had one problem, and that was the council tax.
Yeah, well, bits and bobs.
Like what?
I don't know, it's hard to say. I mean, store card, catalogues.
In the name of God, Gwen, you must have some idea how much money you owe.
No, I don't. Because some of the stuff I haven't even started paying for yet.
Miss Gregory's given me these to give to Sarah Louise. They're just some English books.
Right, thanks. I'll see if she gets them.
So where is she? She got the flu or something?
Yeah, she's in bed.
Hiya. You don't look very sick to me.
Well, she is, so thanks for the books, but I think it'd be best if you went now.
I just wanted to stay for a quick chat. I won't stay long, I swear. No, I don't want to talk. You what, that's a new one?
I said I don't want to talk to you, okay?
Come on, what's up?
I said I don't want to see you.
Fine, you can suit yourself.
You were all for seeing your mates this morning.
But, oh, Mum, everyone's gonna know, aren't they? Everyone's gonna be looking at me and talking about me. I can't face it. I wish I was dead.